We are back. That is right. NV Motorsport YouTube channel is back. And yes, I've got a few things I need to explain to you. Yes, we are back. We have been gone a while. So much has gone on over the last 9 months that we haven't posted on YouTube. I'm going to try and cover what we've been up to, and I'm going to try and cover what we're planning for this year and the future, obviously. I think the first thing we need to speak about is that M240. So everyone's asking for an update on this 240. This has to be probably the least driven car I own, and that's purely because a lot of the development went into it, kind of stage 1, stage 2, gearbox tuning, and then we went hybrid turbo, NVM 700R, and we started sending it. We ended up rebuilding the gearbox with the stage 2 clutch kit, so now it can handle like 1200 newton meters of torque. So yeah, there's a lot more happening with this car, and I'll try and fill you guys in throughout the day, but it is a busy day today. And yeah, you have to hit that subscribe button because we're going to do a massive update on the NVM 240i. So this car, I'm not actually going to introduce because we're dedicating a whole vlog for the build on this car. And I'll tell you why in a sec. Now there's a car over there that we need to talk about. And I'm sure it's what everyone wants to talk about. Everyone wants to see that car. All the comments are like, where's the E46? What's the update on this? What's the update on that? Look, we've been busy, and that's the bottom line. We've been working non-stop, 6 days a week, trying to fulfill our customers' cars and tune them to the best of our ability. So sometimes it is quite difficult to film and capture all of that. So there is a lot of work that hasn't been documented. And I'm glad I didn't document it because it's given me the ability to, A, spend a lot more time on a customer's car and tune it to the best of my ability with focus and determination, and making sure that the car's reliable and 100%. I think that's the main thing that we got from this sabbatical that I've been on for the last 9 months, is we've been concentrating on the underpinnings, the foundation. There's a lot of change that's happened as well. So the sales and customer service team are no longer at this place, they are off site now. So that gives us a bit more working area within this site. And we are looking to move, and I think we do have to move. We're looking for a bigger place, a bigger unit to house all our cars, all our projects, and your cars, and maybe another dyno too. Huge update, massive update for this car. And I say massive because the car at the moment has had so much work done over the last 9 months, and I feel sorry because it hasn't been documented, but I'm gonna run you through it. Firstly and first foremost, E46 M3 brand new rear differential, drive shafts and prop shaft. That is probably the biggest change. But whilst we were doing that, obviously we stripped apart the whole rear end, took apart the fuel tanks, sanded it all down to bare metal, added some reinforcement plates and painted it back up and sealed it, weatherproofed the whole back end. So literally the whole back end is brand new. I don't know if you guys can see it on camera. Gold subframe, brand new shafts, everything's powder coated, everything's been shot blasted and acid dipped, so there's no rust on the back end at all. I mean, this car was a relatively clean car, but there's a huge problem. At the moment, the car does not run. It does not start. It's that gentleman's job over there to figure out why it's not starting. But at the same time, we've got another car over there. We'll have a chat about that. Now, we can't pull this car out, but it is a bit of a beast. G42 M240i, going stage 3. We've just fitted up all the parts to it, so downpipe, mid-pipe, rear box, suspension, brakes, and our brand new wheel. Come check these babies out. The NVF 05Ms. So yeah, the ECU is at femto at the moment, so once it's back, we're gonna start tuning this beast, and we'll try and document that as well. So make sure you hit that subscribe button to see this centre space. G80 M3 in for some tuning. Stage 1 tuning on this so far. So NVM stage 1 ECU mapping with gearbox mapping and a femto unlocked ECU. That will be going stage 2, stage 3 at some point, but yes, G80s are very common now. We did say we were one of the earliest to adopt the G80 tuning, the S58 tuning, and it has been not as popular as we thought, but now I think as the cars become more affordable, you're seeing them everywhere. So yeah, we absolutely love a GAT. If you've got a GAT, you want to send it to the moon, make sure you hit that link below, fill out the contact form, and we'll get you priced up and booked in. So back to the M2, I'm briefly going to talk about it because I'm going to dedicate a vlog to this car. It's been an emotional journey so far for myself and the customer. This car has got an aluminium billet intake manifold, it's got aluminium rocker cover, intake, intercooler, charge pipe, it's got Nostrum stage 3 injectors, Dorch stage 2 pump, Dorch high lift kit, a pure 750 hybrid turbocharger, turbo back exhaust, 3.5 bar Mabz sensor, the list goes on. Basically this car has been built with a build sheet that doesn't correspond to what works together. All the parts on this car are deserving of a bigger turbo, a forged engine, and the owner wants it to work on a stop block with that size of a turbo. We'll leave that to another vlog, so make sure you hit that subscribe button because we'll have a full in-depth video of us talking about this M2, what it's running, what the problems are, and what we're going to tune it to, and yeah, how fast it is basically. Let's tell him, yeah. Sim is a bit conscious about his physical appearance, yeah. He's had it braided and he wanted to put his do-rag on. He's actually got a twin brother, so I don't know if this is actually Sim. I'm sure they change shifts because sometimes he's on time and sometimes he isn't. So I don't know which brother is actually coming in late. Back to this car. So we have a problem with this car. At the moment we have no crank, we have no fuel pressure, we have nothing to start the car, so we've been pushing it in and out, and I don't know what's happened in between us driving it around and getting it to the shows last year. We parked it up for a long time, so I don't know what's going on. I've had no time to have a look at it, so I'm going to leave you guys in the trusty hands of Sim, our mechanic, to find out what's wrong with this.
Bro, what do you think? What's the problem?
I don't know, but we'll figure it out. So yeah, a couple of months ago, we wasn't getting any signal from the ECU, so now we need to figure out why it's not starting.
The NVM-Z4 in a beautiful pearl emerald green. If you haven't seen this project, I'll leave a link up there for you guys to catch up on it. Just wanted to give you guys an update on it more than anything. We have had an absolute nightmare with this car. It was done, it was all complete. I was trying to enjoy the car. Over the Christmas period, I was taking the car all around the UK on the best roads because it is a driver's car. Carbon roof, bucket seats, carbon airbox, absolute dream to drive. But there was one huge problem, and I'll show you. We had to gut the whole car because we had a water ingress issue. Now you're probably thinking, what? Water ingress? Well, this car was obviously stripped back by Daz at Darkside Body Shop, who did all the painting and preparation on the car. Obviously we supplied him a carbon roof and he had the windscreen and everything taken out, and amongst that journey something wasn't put back together properly, and it took us weeks to figure out what it was, and I'll try and show you. So this car, it's a bit loud, I don't know if you guys can hear it. I mean, it has been a while, it's been 9 months since I've filmed, so I'm a bit rusty, so please forgive me. I know you guys enjoy all our content and I really do appreciate you. So hit that subscribe button if you want to see more content, because that will give me a reason to post more, a reason to upload more, a reason to have more cars. Well, this car had a water leak from a bad design more than anything. I drove it over the Christmas period down to Wales and it was absolutely chucking it down, as it always does in Wales. And I got back and the passenger floor was absolutely soaked. When I say soaked, like literally the water was above the carpet, that's how bad it was. But it was a heavy rain weekend, and I'm glad I did, because it told me that there was a water leak, and we ended up finding what the problem was. The actual scuttle panel is a water barrier for the actual firewall, whereas the majority of the cars, it is literally a bit of a water splash barrier and a dust cover more than anything, because within the firewall there are gullies and alleys for water to make its way. But on the Z4 specifically, the heater matrix box, or the opening for the heater matrix, actually feeds all its fresh air from there, and there's no seal around it. So anyway, we found it, we've sealed it, we bought a brand new scuttle panel, brand new clips. We've actually added another shield as well above the heater matrix intake. So now we are leak free. So we've bought brand new carpet in there, we've put a brand new sound system, brand new speakers. So I'm hoping at a later date, on a later video, we're going to take this around the UK, mate. We're going to do the North Coast 500 in the Z4M. That's going to be sick. I knew he'd do it. Basically, what he's found out is when we rewired the fuel pump system on this, we swapped the negative for a positive. So whereas the ECU will ground the relay to turn it on to prime the fuel pump, I don't know why we thought it was a positive. And at some point we swapped the wires. So tracing all that back to there, because we've relocated the fuel pump relay, meant we could start it. So yeah, well done, Sin. What? Anyway, turbo spark dump valve has been fitted. The reason being is because the actual standalone ECU on this car doesn't allow us to operate the wastegate off throttle, so we need to release that boost pressure, because on the standard ECU factory, it actually uses the wastegate as its internal blow-off valve. So every time you lift off throttle, wastegate opens, dumps all that exhaust pressure in between gear shifts, and it happens so quick. So we've had to go with a manual kind of dump valve on this, which sounds absolutely amazing. This car sounds like a 2JZ. You know what's crazy? A lot of people are like, when are you going to put angel eyes on that car? I'm never going to put angel eyes on that car. It's meant to be this SE touring car slash Alpina slash, I don't know, it's meant to be what it is, which is unique to me. So no angel eyes coming on this E46. So my favourite interior mod, obviously the bucket seats is my favourite, but anti-theft device, snap-off steering wheel. Shout out to the guys at Driftworks for sending us the snap-off steering wheel. But have a look inside, look at the roof. Oh, such a nice place to be now. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but we've had the A, B, C, D and the roof lining retrimmed in Alcantara, which completely changes the whole interior. Obviously you got half Alcantara and this, I don't know what you call it, the BMW kind of material on the front and the rear, and now we've got it on the roof too. I don't know what else we could do to this car. Now we can't post on YouTube, can we, without talking about this car. This car was the donor. This one was the donor for the E46, and it holds a very special place with me because obviously we gutted it to put all of this inside the Silver Surfer. And at some point, or at one point, we actually were going to build this car back up. We were going to put a completely different engine in there and make it a track car. I'm still unsure what to do. I want you guys to comment below as to what we do with this donor M140i. It's a 5-door, 17-plate car with front end damage. There's no other damage on the car, and it needs an engine and gearbox, and I don't know what to put in it. I don't know whether to rebuild it, do a Matt Armstrong special, or to put something crazy in there and send it to space. Let me know in the comments. Just look at it. We don't call it the Silver Surfer for nothing. There is more coming with that car. A huge update coming with that car. We do need a fair few things to finalise the full build. But yeah, I think 1,000 horsepower is imminent. All right, mate, all right. You would have got launched. You would have got anti-lagged. You're lucky I set off nice and slow for you, beeping me. Can you believe that? So the NVM 240i, probably my favourite car currently. That's a big statement, isn't it? The E46 is my favourite car, but I mean, I could jump in this car anytime, any day. It's got flex fuel, so I think the last time we didn't cover it, there wasn't no content on it because our previous content documenter decided to leave with no trace. Hence why there's no videos. Anyway, so yeah, 700 brake horsepower, 900 Newton meters of torque on E30 with the NVM 700 turbocharger, absolute rocket. Like, you could jump in it and there ain't much that's gonna catch you on the road. Obviously, in the world of drag cars these days and the B58's going where they're going, you know, there's 12, 1300 horsepower builds. I never really saw the point of them crazy builds because you've got a lot of lag, you've got no turbo till like 5,000 RPM, and then you've got, you know, 2,000 of RPM to play with. It's a bit pointless for an everyday car, fast road car. There is gonna be another update on this car. There is gonna be more power. What that entails, I can't really tell you. I'm gonna keep it hush for now. You're gonna have to subscribe. You're gonna have to hit that like button. You're gonna have to share this video. What I need from you guys, and I know you guys need from me content, what I need from you guys is to hit that thumbs up button. That tells me whether you like my videos. I want you to share it, and that tells me that you want other people to see it. And also, I want you to hit that subscribe button, and that tells me that you love what we do. Ooh! This guy don't want it. He don't want the smoke. We do. So it's so important, and I can't stress this enough. Throughout the whole YouTube journey, I'm not an influencer, I'm not a YouTuber, I'm just a business owner that has been forced with his right hand to film and document things for you guys. And I do enjoy it. I do enjoy producing content that is factual, that is current, that is also entertaining for you guys to watch at home. And I think that's important. You followed me on a mad journey over the last couple of years. Subscriber count doesn't really make a massive difference, but it does tell me that we're creating the right content and it's something that you want to watch and you want to see on a weekly basis. And we are going to try and get as more regular as possible with it. But when I say we've been busy, we've been absolutely stacked out in the workshop. So my priority has been on the business and the workshop. And now we're into summer, we can enjoy the cars a bit more, can't we? We can press that magic button, we can put it into sport, we can turn off the traction control, we can activate rolling anti-lag, and we can we're back.
Don't matter if you cars for the road or tracks. Mexico on the lanes or Donington doing up laps. Car man, I got Mabz doing up maps. Maximum power, cars get gapped. They got tuners, we got tuners, but they're tuners a load of